In what order should accounting be learned? This is a common question, and it often means one of two things when asked. One is, should I learn the accounting software such as QuickBooks or some other type of accounting software and then learn the theory of accounting? Or should we learn the theory of accounting and then the accounting software? Or the question will mean, in what order should we learn the accounting theory? In other words, which topics should I start with? What order should those topics be proceeded in? The first question, the question about whether we should learn the software or whether we should learn the theory first, often comes from two different perspectives. One is a perspective of someone who has experience with accounting software such as QuickBooks and then wants to learn the accounting theory. In other words, has practical business experience entering data, doing actual accounting, and then is thinking about the accounting theory and how to add that accounting theory and whether or not they've been proceeding in this journey the wrong way or backwards. The other perspective is the perspective of a student who is learning accounting theory but doesn't have much experience with practical accounting software, and in this situation may start to think that the practical accounting software is something that they should be learning along with the theory. And ideally, yes, we should learn both at the same time. We should be learning the accounting theory and the software. The software really allows us to apply the theory, not just QuickBooks software or accounting software, but also software such as Excel, because it allows us to enter information more quickly, test theories in a scientific type method. We can actually enter the data, let the software run through the data, give us a result so that we can test more complex information. Not complex in terms of really long formulas complex, but just complex in that we're adding and subtracting lots of numbers. And we can see the effect of the adding and subtracting of lots of numbers by tinkering with things like software such as QuickBooks or software that's more transparent, such as spreadsheet programs such as Excel and Google Sheets. Therefore, the ideal way to learn accounting is to do both at the same time, to learn the theory and to apply the theory with accounting software. That, unfortunately, is not the way most people learn accounting. Most people do learn accounting by on-the-job, learning software, entering data, or in the classroom where the software typically is not at this point in time, including software such as QuickBooks or software such as Excel and other digital spreadsheets, learning the theory by hand, paper and pencil, and then learning the software, how the software works, and how to work with bookkeepers who know the software in the future as they apply their skills to the job. No matter which perspective we are at, whether it be learning the software first or learning the theory first, we would be better off by equalizing these two and applying what we do not have into our learning system. Accounting students can pick up accounting software and enter the theory that they are learning into accounting software such as QuickBooks, such as spreadsheet programs, such as Excel, such as Google Sheets. Really should be doing so. It will really increase the speed at which we learn, and it will increase the application when we go on the job. When we're on the other side of the spectrum, when we're learning the software first on the job, it can be a little bit more intimidating to then think about, well, how am I going to go about learning the theory? The question being, do I have to go to the classroom just so they tell me what the theory is? And if we go to the classroom, what order will that theory be in? Can I prepare to go to the classroom, or can I learn theory on my own outside the classroom? And if I do, where do I start learning that theory? Luckily, accounting theory is becoming more and more standardized. The order in which the accounting theory is taught in a classroom is becoming more and more standardized. There are areas in accounting that we need to learn one concept before another concept, and there are areas in accounting where we can learn two concepts at the same time. Especially when we start out, we have to learn one concept before another concept. We could look on, and this is Amazon.com. This is the Principles of Accounting. Just to give an example of a common accounting book, you can look at the accounting book and see what order the content will be in, and actually look for that content in that order if you'd like to get a head start or learn some of the theory on your own or get a head start to apply that theory before taking courses. We can outline our learning plan by looking at the table of content for any major accounting book. And you could look at the major publishers of accounting books. The biggest publisher is McGraw-Hill. This is a book from Cengage, another large publisher. Pearson is another large publisher. You can look at the major, most popular, most used accounting books for the main publishers and you'll see that the content will be much the same. It'll be in a similar order, and you can then structure how you want to go about your theory, how you want to go about thinking what you need to learn or in what order you want to learn it in order to supplement what you currently have. So if we currently know how to enter data into QuickBooks, how can we supplement that information by learning concepts such as financial transactions, such as the accounting equation, such as debits and credits, so we can then see how those things are actually being used by the software as we enter that financial data. No matter which side of the spectrum we are on, whether we have more experience with accounting software or more experience with accounting theory, we do have courses that have both accounting theory and accounting software. We have courses that, as we teach the theory, we also apply practical accounting software, whether that be QuickBooks or that be spreadsheet programs such as Excel or Google Sheets, so that we can better learn the information as we go. We can apply our skills to practical software used in the field, and also so that we can more easily see the big picture. The bottom line is that whether we are a student learning accounting theory or someone who has experience entering data into accounting software, it is possible for us to put together our own curriculum, to supplement our own curriculum, and then look for the resources in order to supplement that curriculum. And whether we are a student who may be lacking with accounting software in some way, or someone that knows accounting or how to enter data into accounting software, but may be lacking with the theory, we can supplement that information and should supplement that information.